Alright guys, I don't have my microphone in. I was playing with the camera. I didn't want to mention this in the other video, but I had camera problems yesterday and I lost most of the stuff I made. So I got it. He's about 10 inches. Y'all probably can hear the wind. Bam. I haven't done anything with the dipstick color for a while. Sam uses the dipstick color all the time, and I'm gonna tell you why he uses it all the time. I've made 2 casts and 2 fish. The dipstick color, somebody said this morning that they was fishing clear water and they was looking for baits for that. This is dipstick. Get into some of y'all can see. This is dipstick, guys. It's motor oil back. Yeah, you can see, I can see my hook down there, see it? And it's got a pearl belly. It looks like a live minnow, doesn't it? Oh, right there. I'm backing up slowly here. Yeah, because he got some shoulders. Or he's just mean. Some of them just fight harder. Y'all ever noticed that? He's not any bigger than anything I've been catching this morning. He's just fighting harder. I'll tell you what, guys. That's 4 cast. I didn't catch anything in 1 cast. He's on the bottom. How they do that? That's 4 casts and 3 fish. Now what I'm chasing, guys, there's fish running around here. He's about 11 inches. I'm back of a creek. Water is 62 and it's supposed to be 80 today. And what they're doing, the crappie are doing here, I've been running around this big pocket here, okay, in circles. I was in here yesterday and I caught a bunch of fish. That's why I came back today. And what they're doing, I've learned from yesterday, is they're just cruising around here, okay? Now, a lot of these boat houses, you know how boat people are. People own boat houses. If they crappie fish, they'll put brush under the docks or whatever. I know that one down there has a piece on the corner. There's nothing on it. So, anytime you go into a pocket like this, if you got a live scope, start checking these boat houses. You'll find a lot of times they put trash in the boat slips, right? So crappie have plenty to spawn on here. There's lay down trees over here behind me. Okay, there's stumps scattered everywhere. That point's got stumps on it. That point up there's got stumps on it. They will spawn on stumps. When the water gets clear here, you can pull up to a stump, look in the water, and see the crappie on it, guys. You actually can see them on the stumps. So this is a holding area. This is a pre-spawn holding area. You can go to any creek, go in the back of it. Somebody emailed me this week and said, I'm down on the lake, I ain't catching anything, what should I do? I said, go to the back of the creek to about 10 foot of water. You see I'm in 9.7 and start looking for any cover and just fish that area, fan cast, fish that area, and you're gonna catch a crappie, all right? They're here. If you got a live scope or side imaging, watch your side imaging. You start seeing marks on your side imaging, use your trolling motor when you're watching your side imaging. Move slow, because them specks are very small. Don't set it out there 60 feet, put it out 30 feet. Just so it makes everything bigger. If you start seeing specks in the water, they're off the bottom, they're schooled, they're moving, stop and start fan casting, okay? Until you find it, and they're constantly moving. I catch one out of the school, I go back up here and they're gone. I see the ones, I can go back and see the ones I threw at and go like, where'd they go? Well, I'll take my trolling motor and I'll run around a little bit and try to find them. All right, look. See here? That's right out here in front of me. All right, there's one way out here, 55 feet. Let's make this thing longer. There, by itself. Now, usually the ones by themselves are bigger fish, and I throw at those when I can. But that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna sit here. Sometimes I sit here and wait. I got my spot lock on. It's sitting there taking care of. He's taking care of it, and I'm just sitting here and I look around. Saddles. There comes 3 right here, 25 feet. Now they're moving pretty fast too. They're hard. They're even hard for me keeping the scope. All right, he's 35 feet now. He's going that way. And some of those I don't get a shot at. I'll try to real fast because they're moving so fast. Like I said, I threw that in front of him. Got him. Now I threw out in front of him because he was looked like he was going away from me. That's what I'm doing right there. Now look, y'all see how big he looked? I say this a few times. I said it in the last video. This new 34 transducer, I'm having a terrible time figuring out the size of the fish. They looked pretty big, didn't they? Look how big he is. 10 and a half? No, he's probably 10 and a quarter. All right. Hook good though. I done bent this hook up, guys. These little number 4 hooks, I said this before, these 4s and these 6s, they hold good. You hear it snap out of there? All right, dipstick color. That's exactly what I'm doing. Y'all want to see if I can catch a couple more like that? Let me come in here. All right, that's either real small crappie, see how tight they are, or it's a school of shad, big shad, you know, 2-inch shad or something. And here's a big fish right there. Look at there. And see, he's going away from me. See his tail moving? He's moving pretty fast, isn't he? He's at 25 feet. He's at 35 feet. See, I won't even throw at him. He's moving too fast. But that's what they're doing. I'd say it's a big crappie. They're just kicking around, and maybe those shad is right. Another reason. Look, my hook's bent. I take my pliers and straighten it. Man, there's big crappie. It's another reason. I mean, shad is another reason they're running around here too. But before they spawn, they hold somewhere. They don't all just leave out of deep water, go straight to the shallow water, guys. They constantly move up. They've been doing this now for about 2 weeks, constantly moving up. I loaded the video last Wednesday, Wednesday before last now, I cut 2 weeks ago, where I was catching them off the stumps and out of shallow water. They're still doing the same thing, but they're holding because the weather's been so screwy. We've had some nights down in the 30s. The water went back down. It's coming back up the last 2 days because it's been warm. They're just holding. They are really reacting to this bait color, guys. Unbelievable. A school was coming up to my right. I seen them coming. They're still there. See right there? Ain't many, is it? Right there they are. 35 feet. See, they're going. They're almost at 40 feet. That's why I'm saying they're moving along slowly sometimes. And I seen that school coming. I threw out there, and I was short of the school. I wasn't close to them. I seen that fish come out of the school, turn around and coming. I thought, well, I didn't see my bait. I said, just keep reeling. Bam, he nailed it. He turned around and came. You see those are 5-foot marks right there, okay? He came a good 10 foot to get it. Yeah, that tells you that he wanted it and he thought it was real. This dipstick's color, I said this earlier, it's Sam's favorite color. Y'all notice why Sam uses it? This is why he uses it, guys. The dipstick color was, I don't want to say it was a mistake. That's what I was going to say, but it wasn't a mistake. I was talking to a friend about it, about motor oil, and he was saying, yeah, it's a shame you can't do something else with the motor oil color. It's such a great color, and you don't see it used anymore. You know, you don't see people using the motor oil color. You know, you see it used in bass baits, and that's about it. And I got the motor oil crickets, okay, and bugs. So that's what we was talking about, how good they were working. All right, and I said, well, yeah, you're right. It's a shame. 25 feet is one coming in. I said, it's a shame I can't use some other way. So I got thinking about that thing as I was working one day, and I got thinking about that. So how else can I use motor oil? And I thought, you know what? Let's try a dual color with motor oil. Well, then my brain switched to what color would be good to put with motor oil. I done threw it that group a couple times, guys, and they're not paying any attention to me. What color would be good to use with motor oil? And I said, well, only one chance would be a pearl or a really light pearl would look good with it. So that's how dipstick was born. I shot it, went fishing with it. Oh, I just had one hit me out of that school. I messed him. I shot it, went fishing with it, and bam, we had dipstick. Bam. I don't think you're very big, buddy. Yeah. Thought he was coming in fairly easy. I'm a rod holder right there. All right. There, bam. I done bent this hook up so bad, guys, I done re-straightened it a couple times. All right. That's on old dipstick. All right, guys, I'm going to end it right there. Before this video gets too long, we'll try to keep them under 10 minutes here, guys. Just wanted to show you, old dipstick still works. I haven't fished with it for a long time. I can't remember the last time I fished with it. So what my channel mainly is about is colors, catching fish with different colors and different baits that I make, okay? That way when you go on the site, Lake Country Baits, and decide you want to buy something, you done seen it catch fish. A couple people have commented lately, hey, I like that I can go on your site and have confidence in buying baits because I seen you catch fish on them. That's right. Somebody ordered a pack this morning from the Mealtime that I loaded last week because they see me catch fish on the Mealtime color. Mealtime live bait, great clear water colors flash. So, you know, you see me catch fish with them, it gives you more confidence in them, right? I can remember when Senkos first come out, I didn't buy a bag, and I was fishing with this guy one day. I think I told this before. I was fishing with this guy one day that lived here on the lake also, and he was pitching one of them, and I was pitching a brush hog. He caught a couple, I caught a couple, then he started catching more than I did. Well, you know, the next time I went to the bait shop, you know what I done? That's right, I bought a bag of Senkos. Rest is history. But that was just a piece of long plastic round. Yeah, y'all know, y'all can fish. You're gonna like, you know, you're looking at something just long and round. How's it gonna be any good? Well, once you've seen people catch fish on it, you go like, I gotta have me some of those. All right, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to share with you they'll catch fish. If you haven't been on Lake Country Baits, check them out, okay? There's a lot of colors on there. There's 320 some items on there, and the remelt should be on there by the time y'all see this. There's 5 colors in those, and they're at a reduced price, okay? I think they're $2.75 a bag. That's right. So check them out. Fishing, Lake Country Dennis. See y'all next time.